What's new at Charlie's? What's new at Charlie's? Still on Main. What's new at Charlie's? Tell me what's new at Charlie's? Still on Main.
Hi, welcome back to another edition of What's New at Charlie's. Tonight we got a really special occasion here. So we just celebrated the second anniversary of the Michigan Bourbon Women's Club, and we're blessed to have with us, and you've known her from our videos before, Carol Otto, the president of the chapter here, and she has her good friend Mr. Bryan Gluth, who is the brand ambassador for Brown Forman. We did a Woodford dinner tonight, and as we were talking, we discussed the Coy Hill Jack Daniel's single barrel bottle. So this is a kind of on-the-fly video we're making right here today. You know my friend Mr. Don Williams down there, he's out of his comfort level because he hasn't had a chance to do the research. Me, I'm right where I'm always at. I'm ready to go. So anyway, but Brian's going to tell us a little bit about the thing, this bottle, and Carol, tell us just a very brief bit about your Bourbon Women's. Thanks for coming back to Charlie's one more time. 2 years now. I'm going to toot your horn for a minute. One of the only chapters of Bourbon Women that grew over COVID. A lot of the rest of them decreased in size. They actually flourished here in Michigan, and that's thanks to you, Carol. So,
thank you.
Nice job.
It was a nice night. It was nice to be back. We started the chapter, and then 2 months later went into COVID, and missed our first anniversary, and we couldn't go anywhere but Charlie's. We've got almost 100 members, and right now, and we continue to grow. What we do is not only do we support the bourbon industry and the spirits industry, but we educate and we teach women how to drink, enjoy, and support the bourbon industry. We have a lot of fun, and like tonight, we learned an awful lot about Woodford Reserve and their 5 expressions, plus we got a special tasting of the new 5 malted whiskey. So thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, Brian. Brian brought that one for us, yeah. Don, you know anything about this bottle? Huh?
Well, you know, I grew up drinking Jack Daniel's for a very, very long time.
I think we all did.
Not one of those bottles. So.
Everybody grew up with a slightly different bottle, right? A little taller, a little leaner.
Right. A little less expensive.
Yes, exactly, for sure. And a little lower proof, too.
Yeah, that'll happen.
But quite frankly, I'm looking forward to having somebody else explain the bottle, so this is going to be good.
Yeah. So, Brian, take it away, man. Tell us a little something about this. That's usually Don's. I'd say that's my lead to Don, but I'm going to leave it to you today.
There you go.
Brian, tell us a little something about this bottle.
So the Coy Hill is the 4th special edition release from Jack Daniel's, and the 2nd from our current, or new, I guess I should say, master distiller, Chris Fletcher. He has released the 10-year with the first age statement product since the late 1800s. And then this one, which was our barrel proof product, was released out of the idea that we wanted to select something that showed the dynamic impact that weather, location, altitude all had on the whiskey. What happens in the barrel when you put your product at a high altitude? Coy Hill, the namesake of this particular bottle, is the highest point of altitude on the property of the Jack Daniel's distillery. We took all of the barrels, as we do for all of our single barrel selects, off of the top 2 rows, put them all together in a single barrel, and we had proofs that ranged from around 137 to 149 and some change. If I remember right, this one's clocking in at 139.4, so it's going to drink nice and clean, but not overly hot. As you can tell, just the color on it. We'll pull it up in the glass in a minute, but woo, that's got some tint to it.
It is gorgeous, gorgeous.
No age statement on these products, but you can safely assume, as with all Jack Daniel's single barrels, it's well over 6 years old.
Awesome. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and crack the bottle here. And like he mentioned, the color is just amazing on this thing. And the proof, too, is impressive. 139.
Just shy at 140. We don't want to make it easy.
Yeah. And I'm just going to pass them down. I think
there
we
we
don't
go.
usually have 4 in the video here, so let's just make this as easy as we can.
Now we're doing the shuffle, the magic glass shuffle here.
There you go. Oh.
from the floor, I could smell that one coming.
Yes, absolutely. So Brian mentioned that, was this the second edition of this? They've done another Coy Hill?
No, so
Or-
this is the 4th edition of special release bottles. Last year we released our single barrel reserve rye. We released the 10-year this year. We released the Coy Hill this year, and there's a 4th one that, for the life of me, I'm blanking on it. Someone's going to yell at me in the comments, I'm sure.
That's how it goes, right, Don?
Someone will find something to complain about.
There you go. But there were. This is the 4th special release. Jeff Arnett released the first 2, and Chris Fletcher, when he took over as master distiller last year, since he has released the 10-year and the Coy Hill.
Wow. All right, let's give it a try. Cheers, guys.
Lots of love.
Yeah.
Pretty sure this is the highest proof we've ever done in What's New at
I'm
Shirley.
pretty sure it is. Absolutely.
I'm thinking it might be the highest proof I've ever done. It's good.
Oh, yeah. It does have a little burn, but once
Once you get past
you
it,
get past it, the flavor is, is every bit of this color. Just what you'd expect.
Yeah.
Something that dark and rich. Yeah.
I mean, just a little tilt on those legs, and it's
Yeah.
just clinging to the glass.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Wow. All the typical white oak notes are strong and prevalent. The vanillas, the caramels, the toffees, the coffees.
Yeah.
There's some citrus zest on there too.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. A little bit of almond.
What I don't get is the traditional charcoal Jack Daniels flavor out of this.
And it's got to be proofing. I mean,
Yeah.
you think
Right.
that second mellow would
Yeah.
bring it forward. That charcoal's always there through that mellowing process,
Sure.
that Lincoln County process, but I'm not getting that burnt wood that's always prevalent in Jack. This
Right.
is this
Yeah,
is
that's
this
what I'm
is
saying. Yeah, I'm surprised about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Jack has such a distinct flavor, right?
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
I
And this one is just like a good. Yeah.
picked up a hint of that Jack smokiness on the second taste. Right when it hit the mid palate, all of a sudden I got that little bit of hint of smoke.
You know what's amazing about this is just realize how long the finish is.
Oh, it's,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have 2 meals and it's still gonna be with me tomorrow.
Yeah. Wow. This
Yes.
is an amazing whiskey, man. Yeah.
I had one pour of this before, and I thought at the time, you know, that could be whiskey of the year for the releases of 2021. I think I gotta stand by my original idea
Yeah.
from my first pour on this.
Yeah.
This is outstanding whiskey.
Yeah. It is. It is amazing. This is what is it? This is not your grandfather's
This ain't your
Jack
grandpa's
Daniels.
Jack. No, I mean
That's for sure.
it's definitely still heavy metal, but it's this ain't old number 7.
Right. Wow.
Um,
Well, thank you guys. Thanks for sharing your expertise.
Happy to be here.
Carol, thanks for bringing the ladies in tonight, and we
Thanks
had a
for
great
having
time.
us. And Brian, thanks for introducing us to so many fabulous Woodford Reserve selections and to give us our special treat at the end. We love having you here, so
Yep.
thank you.
And Carol, Bourbon Women is one of the fun groups that I witness, and it's really enjoyable to see your group come together. Brian, great job. And
Thank you.
Charlie, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Charlie.
Thank you, guys.
Lots of up.
Thank you. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers, my friend. Thanks. Good night.
Cheers.
Thank you, everyone.
What's new at Charlie's still on Main? What's new at Charlie's? Tell me what's new at Charlie's still on Main?